Dynamos Football Club and SIMBA BHORA fought out a 1-1 draw to share the spoils in a game of two halves, the first dominated by SIMBA BHORA before Dynamos came alive in the second half to snatch a point after falling behind to a first half goal that Timon Machope will justifiably claim. Dimbare had created the match's first real threat, Alexander Mandinyenya, striking from the edge of the box, but SIMBA BHORA keeper Talbot Chumba was equal to the task. 8 minutes later, Dimbare were back again, this time off a counter-attack, Eli Ilunga switching play, and once Webster Tafa committed himself without intercepting, Issa Sadiki broke loose only to disappoint with a feeble cross cut out by the SIMBA BHORA defense. Go Bujugo's first attempt at goal arrived off a half-cleared corner, and picking up an attempt at goal, Webster Tafa went spectacular only for his overhead kicker to flash above the bar. As SIMBA BHORA shifted to travelling gear, Captain Walter Msona attempted to catch Dimbare keeper Martin Mapisa off guard, but Msona's shot couldn't find the target. It may have been a half chance, but had Elvis Moyo side-footed his shot on target, it may have yielded a desired effect for Dynamos. Just after the half-hour mark, Mtokozi Simsebe also sent his snapshot flying above Mapisa's horizontal bar as SIMBA BHORA stamped authority in the game. Dynamos never gave up the fight, and they could have stunned their opponents off an Elvis Moyo cross that Shadrack Nyawa missed contact with by inches. Timon Machope then broke the deadlock on the 33rd minute after rising higher to nod via the far post, Dynamos keeper Martin Mapisa scooping at the ball after it had crossed the line. Webster Tafa followed up to make certain, though from this view Machope's header had fully crossed the line. Whoever was awarded the goal, it still belonged to SIMBA BHORA, and Go Bujugo had gone into the lead. Dimbare had 12 minutes of the first half and an entire second to chase the game. They showed intent before the end of the opening half, first pinning SIMBA BHORA in their box to eventually find Elton Chikona, whose shot was well read by Talbot Chumba. The SIMBA BHORA contingent again heaved another huge sigh of relief at the end of the half as Issa Sadiki found Eli Ilunga on the blind side. He shook his head in disbelief after being denied again by Chumba. 1-0 then to SIMBA BHORA. In a half away they enjoyed an upper hand, though Dynamos also fought back towards the end to create anxious moments as they sought the equalizer. It was a totally different story in the second half as Dynamos went full throttle in search of parity, coming close off a corner that Tendai Shemagwaza directed wide off the left-hand post. You could tell SIMBA were living dangerously, and they were in a miraculous escape after a low cross from the right caused all sorts of pandemonium in the box, finally scrambled away by Webster Tafa. Dynamos were level 8 minutes from the end after the SIMBA BHORA defense made a mess of a long ball from Tanaka Shandirwa, and Sudney Yurikob pounced to lob over an outdrawn Mapisa. It was 1-1. Having found the all-important goal, Dimbare wanted more, pressing on the accelerator as their opponents retreated. With the match winding to its close, you could tell SIMBA BHORA were now working to come out at least with something from the game, whilst Dynamos showed signs to want all, otherwise nothing. It ended with both teams earning a point as SIMBA BHORA slid a place down the ladder to second on the standings, following their closest rivals, FC Platinum's 3-1 win over RNL Movers. As for Dynamos, another draw in the bag as Lloyd Chigova begins his latest era in charge of the Harare Giants. It's been 4 draws in a row. Chigova brought in this week as a new broom to sweep clean, and whilst his second half performance was majestic, it still ended in a familiar result. The more things change, the more they remain the same at Dimbare. For the Premier Soccer League at Barbourfields Stadium in Bulawayo, I'm Thandazani Zimbwa.